Hey guys, Generation here. So I'm bringing you a fairly popular team I kept running into over and over and over. We ran it to about 2,600. It's just bouncing around in that area right now, which is fine. Plenty of season left. So it's Shadow Machamp, Shadow Snorlax with a Lapras in the deck. So let's get into our games here. So we're met with a Ninetales, which he swaps out of. I swap out of at the same time as well. He brings a Galade, and Snorlax is a excellent answer for Galade, as long as you are able to avoid the close combats, right? Shadow Snorlax hits super hard with those licks, guys. Very powerful Pokemon, and I've been seeing a lot of it this season. So we're going to go ahead and shield the close combat and farm down, because Snorlax has still got a lot of health. We got some energy built up, so let's preserve the Snorlax and save our last shield for the Machamp. So here comes the Ninetales. Let's see what he's got here. Okay, so he's not going to be shielding, and neither are we. Okay. He's going to get off the Weather Ball here, which is okay. We are at another Body Slam, which should take this thing out. Alright, so yeah, I mean, you take a little bit more damage as Shadow Snorlax, but I think it's just more valuable because of the shield pressure that you can put on with it. In a lot of matchups, I got shields with it that a normal Snorlax probably just wouldn't get, and that opens up the door for Machamp to kind of sweep endgame. Okay, so there's the Weather Ball. Down goes the Snorlax. And in comes a Drifblim right off the rip, huh? I think he thought we were going to come in Machamp. So we're going to get off the Surf before this thing tries to debuff us. Out goes the Surf. Just going to keep doing super effective damage with the Ice Shards. Now guys, on the Lapras, you are going to need to use at least one Elite TM. I've seen this team with Skull Bash Lapras, and I've seen it with Ice Beam Lapras, but I've found Ice Beam to kind of be a little bit more useful. But with all the Umbreons out there, maybe Skull Bash is the answer. I'm certainly not TMing it Ice Beam away on this Lapras, but we'll have to see. Okay. We are just cruising through this guy right now. We absolutely wall the Ninetales with the Lapras, so we're going to take out that Drifblim. And he looks like he is conceding. So this particular set, we have a lot of people that just give up. I guess there's no better way to put it, guys. Just looks like, yeah, a lot of people back out of the games, which is pretty neat. This team often can lead to very quick games and very quick sets. Alright, so going up against Yair, 92-31. Let's see how we do here. Alright. So let's see what we're met with in the lead. Okay, tough lead. Got a Galvantula. Yeah, I'd like to swap Snorlax into this thing. Alright, so we're watching out for that 3-volt switch timing here. There's the third one, so we CMP tie him to the Body Slam, which is good. It's a good thing that we swapped the Snorlax in nice and early. Alright, so we're not going to be shielding. We are going to try to get his shields here, though, so that's going to be our goal. Okay, so we did get a shield from him. That's good news. Gonna build up to another Body Slam. Threaten it. Okay, we're going to do absolutely nothing to this Umbreon now that we're debuffed, but this does kind of give us an opportunity here to bring in the Machamp as soon as possible and start beating this thing down, because our switch timers are going to be a little bit off. Okay, so another superpower going out here. Even less damage this time. Oh, looks like I was getting Poké notifications on the top of my screen there. Yeah, so we're just going to bring in our Machamp and farm all the way down. We don't take too much damage from a Last Resort, so I'm not too worried about that. Last Resort does come in. It looks like it does about 30%. Oh, and he's just able to get to another one, so I do want to preserve some health on the Machamp here, and he did already use a shield, so we should be able to get it back. Okay, so he goes down. Let's see what he's going to bring in. Probably Galvantula, I imagine. Oh, it's a Skarmory. Okay, so I think here I can get to 1 Rock Slide, and I can get to 1 Cross Chop. So let's see how much damage each one does. Kind of testing this out against XL, so that's quite a bit of damage with the Rock Slide. Now we're going to go for the Cross Chop here. Okay, and we do get a shield, that's good. He gets a Volt Switch worth of energy, which is fine because we still have Lapras in the back. Lapras is a beast. Lapras is going to come in and just eat this damage. Probably a discharge, but Lapras... Oh, it's a lunge. Okay. We're going to take no damage from that. Get some farm up. Okay, out goes the Surf. That should put him in farm down range. And then I think he's within Surf range on that Skarmory, so... Let's see here. There we go, perfect. Yep, a little bit of farm. Just the Skarmory left, for, and he quits. You're gonna notice a common theme, guys, with these teams we're facing right now, using this team. I still think, I mean, this is a really well-rounded team. I still think the Empoleon Double Dragon line is certainly more well-rounded, but I kept running into this team over and over. I don't know who made it, don't know where it came from. I did a little bit of research and couldn't really find where it was, but yeah, it's a popular trend and it seems to be doing really well. So here comes the Dragonite. I just like to go right into Snorlax. Now guys, here's a little tip. If you put your safe swap on the top, or right in the middle of your party, the opponents, there's a little white line in the middle of the screen, and when the game is starting, if you click just to the right of that white line, you'll always hit your safe swap and you won't overtap. See the white line in front of his Pokemon, in front of his Snorlax? Yep, that's right where the square is for the top safe swap. Now, when you don't overtap, you can always get your safe swap in there safely, which is the goal. I shield the superpower, so that was really good for me there. Really good for me. So we're going to get off a Body Slam. Awesome. We'll be able to get off another Body Slam here. Because we shielded the superpower, he's doing less damage. It's not really threatening our Snorlax anymore, so I'm just going to go ahead and farm down. Not going to shield this one. Even if it was a superpower, it's not going to take us out, since he's already debuffed. Body Slam comes in, we're fine. And we are at even shields and have all 3 Pokemon out and ready to go. There's Dragonite again. Trying to get in that lick damage because it does add up. Now we just line up Lapras. And then we line up Machamp. And that's really rough for our opponent there. Really rough for our opponent. Out goes the Cross Chop. And there it is again, guys. Another person quitting out of the match. So, I guess a very rage-inducing team. I think maintaining alignment with this team is everything, too. We did a set after this on stream, because we do live stream my sets over in the Pogoscience Discord, which I can put a link to in the description. You can come join us. We do coaching sessions. You guys can watch me battle, watch other moderators on the channel battle. We have a nice little community there. Ian Chang, Canine Bite, Rocket Leader Drew. We have some really good players over there. Louis Poo as well, Pogo Pie. So come over and check it out. Okay. So a nice long wait time here. Nice long wait. I think Shadow Machamp really puts a lot of pressure on the opposing team when you have it in the lead. And guys, don't run payback on your Machamps. Just don't do it. I've been over this with a few of my friends in chat, and it's just so bad. Such a bad move. Okay, so it's the mirror. This thing sweeps our team, so we have to stay in. Maybe we can get an extra counter in. That's kind of our hope here. We do get the extra counter in. So we're going to shield. We're going to make sure that we throw a counter and then hit our move. Okay, wait. Oh, he got us. He got us. That's fine. That was a nice swap by the opponent, waiting for us to throw a counter because he knew we were going to throw a counter so that we wouldn't get hit by a free counter on his end. So a Sludge Bomb or a Shadow Ball. Probably Sludge Bomb. I don't know what the sense is in running Shadow Ball in Premier. I do see a sense in running Shadow Ball in Open for Ultra League on Gengar. It was just a Shadow Punch here, so we're not going to fall for it. We're hanging on to that shield. There's the Shadow Punch. Now, he has a super low Machamp, so we're just going to be able to get off a couple body slams on it, right? There's the one coming through. So out goes the body slam. And then there's the next one. And then it's going to be a matter of whether we can win CMP with our Machamp, I believe. So we need one more counter, and I think he does too. Nope, okay, he doesn't. So we can shield comfortably here. And we did sneak a counter in there. And yeah, it looks like I just threw right off. We might have been able to counter down, but sometimes it's just not worth the risk. Even if you are pretty sure you know what their energy is, the only reason is simply because you don't want, like if you make a mistake because of lag, like if the game was lagging and they snuck in a counter somewhere, it happens too often in this game. So Empoleon in the back, we got him low enough with Machamp that it shouldn't really matter at this point. We're just going to sit here and get off these surfs. The reason why we stored Machamp is in the back is for the end game, because we're going to get the Empoleon down to about the red, and we want to be able to have it so he comes in and registers the counter before the waterfall registers so that we can win the game. Empoleon is a pretty decent answer to Lapras, but Lapras can still put the hurt on here. Okay, out goes the... Unfortunately, he did get a waterfall in there, so that was my bad. Not really doing well on my fast move denial there, so hopefully he throws right here. Okay, yep. So this will take out Lapras, but then Machamp will just come in and register that counter before he registers his waterfall. So this is our first opponent that hasn't quit out of the game. They played really well, and we won with 1 HP and a dream. So good job to our opponent there. It was a really tough team for us, but we did manage to come back from it. Shadow Machamp in the lead or Toxicroak in the lead have to be respected, and you just have to stay in and do what you can, right? Alright, so now we're going up against Kiskin. Kiskin. Let's see what we have to face here. Doing pretty well in this set so far. And Abomasnow, so that's a good lead to see, but you have to win the switch. He brings in a fighter, okay, so we have to stay in. We have no safe swap, but we are ahead on energy, I think by 1 counter. He did swap pretty quick though, so we might be even. We're gonna find out, right? Okay, we get our cross chop off, making sure to throw a counter before we threw it, so he didn't sneak any energy in, because we're going to beat him to this next one, right? Oh, he doesn't shield. Okay, that's fine. It looks like he just wanted to, or she just wanted to get that shield from us. Okay, now the safest swap would be, yep, Lapras here, perfect. Okay, and we're just going to start sending out these surfs here. Sending out the surfs. When the surf goes out, we get a shield. And it is a wing attack, Shadow Charizard, that we're facing here. They do build up energy pretty quick. Once again, a legacy move. You guys have seen me play my Charizard wing attack a few seasons ago. Maybe last season too, I might have brought it out, but it's a good Pokemon. think I used it in a variation of the Double Dragon line. Okay, so he is able to wing attack us down, which isn't great, right? But we can absorb this damage on Snorlax now. Okay, just gonna have to take the Blast Burn, right? Gotta save the shield for the Machamp. Oh no, I guess not. I guess we're gonna risk it for the biscuit here. And hope that we come out of this with a move. So now one Blast Burn shouldn't kill us. We can survive one. Farm down, maybe get a superpower and a cross chop off here. Oh, nope, we CMP tied. That's unfortunate. So we're gonna no bubble this. Okay, he goes down. Swamping in our Machamp. We're gonna get to work on this cross chop and counter damage. Perfect. Yeah, we should be able to get him down here. Almost. Okay, so it's gonna be a lick down on Snorlax. So that was a good job of the opponent CMP tying us on our body slam on the Snorlax to deny that energy from going into the Abomasnow here. The Shadow Snorlax does a ton of damage, and if we had regular Snorlax, we would have lost that game. So good game to our opponent. Cool. Well, that was a great set, guys. Had some good matches. A lot of people quitting out against us. So it was kind of neat. Got a nice 5-0. If you guys have any questions, put it in the comments. Make sure to subscribe. It really does help my channel. Come visit us in Discord, guys. Love you guys. You're all awesome. You're all important. And I will see you guys later. Generation out.